Auto shops around the country are using AutoVitals technology to improve their workflow and remove their paper racks. With digital inspections and a paperless back shop, you save a ton of time, get increased visibility into your process, and you're able to communicate better with your customers. And now, there's no reason to change the current workflow in your shop. The new AutoVitals SmartFlow is a fully integrated solution for workflow automation in the shop that supports the complete lifecycle of relationships between the motorist, service advisor, technician, and shop owner. And SmartFlow is already integrated with a significant variety of SMS systems in the marketplace. As the vehicle moves from customer drop-off to tech inspection to service advisor waiting for approval, every step in your process is automatically updated in the SmartFlow screens. No more running all over the shop and hollering back and forth to communicate.
Our workflow stays the same as what we did in the past, with the exception of now everything is more or less automated, and it's in a way that it just goes through the shop without having to take them steps from one end of the shop to the other. So our service writer, when it comes in, they start the repair order in our management system, and a few minutes later it goes ahead and creates a tile on the screen that we use to replace a work order rack. At the same time, it automatically pushes that repair order to the technician on their tablet. As soon as they do their inspection or diagnosis on it, take their pictures or whatever, they press a button on their tablet and it says, waiting for estimate. It goes to the estimator station. As soon as it's estimated, they press a button, it pops up for the service writer and it says, waiting for approval. They call the customer. As soon as it's approved, they'll press a button and it says, waiting on parts. And as soon as parts are ordered, we press another button and it goes right back to the technician's worksheet so they can go ahead and continue working on the car, or no parts on the way, and so on. So everybody has complete visibility of what's going on in the shop.
Everything's at my fingertips now, where before you had to run to the back, run to the front, run to the back, keep track of all the paperwork. Everything's right there on the screen. Any updates you need to do, you just pop them right into the computer and send them on.
And removing the paper rack really gives them some valuable insight into the business.
When we use the racks, each one of our technicians in the building had their own rack assigned to them, and we could go ahead and take and put all their repair orders they have for the day on the rack, but the only thing we could see was the actual count of repair orders that they had to work on. We really didn't have any visibility to go ahead and determine the amount of hours that were on that, whether something's on hold, waiting on parts, and so on. That visibility has actually aided us a lot in making sure we use every available minute we have to go ahead and serve the customer and generate revenue. So we can see here, our goal for today is to go ahead and be able to approve 64 hours. We've got 39.4 so far, and we just started today, so we've only got a small amount completed. But everything is right there to go ahead and just see and understand just at a glance.
And the paperless back shop helps techs save time and gives them insight in the status of their vehicles. And the inspection results really help the shop communicate with their customers, especially when taking pictures and using the voice to text to document issues.
I'll grab my tablet, go up front, get the keys, go outside, and I do a walk around picture of everything, 4 corners, make sure there's no bad damage or anything like that on the vehicle. I'll get in the vehicle, turn the key on, I'll go to road test, and I'll take pictures of the dash right when I turn the key on so all the lights light up, take it for a test drive, make sure it don't pull or anything like that, and braking feels good and smooth. After that, I bring it in to start going through everything and getting it knocked out.
It lets us know if we have an approval and waiting on parts, which is a nice function instead of having to call up front and say, hey, what are we doing with this car? Are we waiting on parts? When will the parts be here? It's right there in front of you on the iPad.
It helps the customer understand the complexity of the vehicles we're working on. A lot of times if you say that we need to replace the belt on your car because it's cracked, they might not understand that, but when they see a picture of it, and now they can also see that that thing's wrapped around everything on the inside of the motor where half the car has to be taken apart, it just really helps them understand what's going on. It's a first-class way to gain approvals for repairs.
As the old saying goes, a picture's worth 1,000 words, and that's true to form. I can go in, pull anything up I need. Customer has a question on why I need to do something. I can either have them pull it up at home from their email and explain to them the picture there, or if they're here in the shop, I can show them on the screen exactly what's going on with their vehicle.
You know, I can tell you that it saves me tons of walking back into the shop on an hourly basis. Each one of them trips is 70-something steps, and you multiply that out at the end of the day, that adds up a lot. That time can be used to do other things. There's time saved by the technicians, there's time saved by the service writer. So we add all them things up at the end of the day, it's just a huge amount of time.
I think it's going to revolutionize the industry, especially from somebody like me as being a service writer. somebody that has to explain to customers that have no grand automotive knowledge. Makes it much easier for me to explain to them what's going on with the vehicle and how, what repairs we need to do and why we need to do them.
I think it's a great invention. It really helps out in customer relations and boosts my work. I've been running some good hours, and I put it right here on this tablet.
SmartFlow, workflow management solutions for your shop from AutoVitals. To find out how to increase productivity at your shop by enabling technicians to focus on service and allowing service advisors to focus on customer interaction, contact us at 866-949-2848 or www.autovitals.com.